Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Seva Gurukulam. Free online classes in mathematics. We are coming to the almost end of this mensuration chapter. And mensuration is a very important topic. And in that we have studied about cube and cuboid. They are nothing but solids. What are solids? Solids are three-dimensional figures which have length, breadth and height. And coming to cube, how many vertices it has? Cube has 6 faces, correct? So for a cube and cuboid also there will be 6 faces. And then 8 vertices and 12 edges. Okay, cuboid also same type, 6 faces. In cuboid all the faces are rectangles. In cube all the faces are squares, correct? So that you already studied in the previous class. Also we have seen a special kind of cuboid. Is a cube. What is the, of course I told about similarity now. Coming to difference. In a cube all the sides are equal. In a cuboid only opposite sides are equal, opposite faces are equal. And in cube all the faces are squares. In cuboid all the faces are rectangles. Also we have seen the surface area and volumes. So what is surface area of a cube? A is equal to, come on, 6L square. And volume is V is equal to length, breadth and height are equal. We call it as L cube for a cube, correct? And for cuboid, area, when you call it as surface area, that is equal to how many sides? 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. That is the surface area of a cuboid. What is volume? Volume is equal to LBH of a cuboid. This you already seen, and also we have seen applications of cubes and cuboids. So see, volume means is a three-dimensional space. All that solids which occupy space will have volume, correct? And when it comes to the vessels, we call it as capacity. Capacity, okay? And also we have seen some problems on the surface areas and volumes of cube and cuboid. Is it not? So you might have seen some small tea boxes like red label, and there will be a big box. In the big box they will keep all the small box. For that information about volume is needed. The volume of small box, volume of big box. Then we can make out how many boxes you can keep in that. Similarly, carton boxes, you might have seen so many parcels coming. For that you should know what is the volume of the small item which can be kept in the big box. So it is very good application it has got, which you already studied in the previous lesson. Coming to home assignment. Volume of a cube is 729 centimeter cube. Find its surface area. So there is a cube. So volume of a cube. (729 centimeter cube). What you call it as V. That is called L cube. Correct? Therefore, each side of a cube, that is called L. How to find out each side? That is cube root of 729. How to find cube root? We studied earlier square roots and cube root, correct? So you have to divide by prime factors. Suppose you take 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are, 3 3s are, again 3, again 3, that comes 3 8s are, 3 1s are, again 3, 2s are, 7s are, again 3, 9, again 3, 3, again 3, 1. So how many 3's will come? So this is so 729 can be written as 3 cube into 3 cube, and cube root of 729 is equal to 729 is equal to 3 into 3, that is 9. Correct? So cube root of 3 cube is 3. Again 3 cube is 3. So 3 into 3 becomes 9. And using this, you can find the surface area. Surface area of a cube. We call it as 6L square. So 6 into L is how much? 9. 9 square, that is 9 into 9. That is 81. 81 into 6. So 81 into 6 is 6 1s are 6, 6 8s are 48. So 486, that is the area. What is the unit? Square centimeters. Understood? So what you have done first? Find the cube root. Just to find the side. That is nothing but 3 into 3. And that you substitute here. 6L square is the surface area. So 9 into 9, 81 into 6. That is 486 square centimeters. Got it? Okay. Now we'll pass on to next question. How many have done this? Okay. Some of you tried, right? Okay. If you have done it, well and good. Otherwise, you just will work out. A cuboid is there. You know, cuboid is nothing but a 3-dimensional solid having 3 different sides. So here they are given a cuboid of this measurement. This is L, this is B, this is H. How many cubes of side 6 centimeters? That is the side of this. Can be placed in the given cuboid. So what you must do? So keeping in a box means, as I just now telling you, finding the volume. So you are given L is equal to 60 centimeters. B is equal to 54 centimeters. H is equal to 30 centimeters. For cuboid, all this is for cuboid box. And now we are taking cube. The side of each cube is 6 centimeters. How to find out? So volume of the cuboid divided by volume of the cube. That gives the answer. So you can write volume of the cuboid, means box here. We call it as V1. 60 into 54 into 30. So much of centimeters. And volume of a cube, we call it as V2. What is the formula? A cube, that is 6 cube. 6 into 6 into 6. Now they are asking how many cubes. Therefore, number of cubes. Number of cubes that can be fitted in the box. We call it as V1 by V2. 60 into 54 into 30 by 6 into 6 into 6. Come on, work out. You get it? Try. 6 ones are 6 tens are. 6 ones are 6 nines are. 6 ones are 6 fives are. 9 fives are 45 into 10. How much? So 450 cubes can be kept in the box. So what you have done? Volume of the box, bigger one. Volume of the cube to be placed. Then he divided. He got the answer. Correct? So 450 is the answer. We will pass on to today's topic. The cylinder has congruent circular phases. You heard about cylinder? So far we studied about cube and cuboid. Now we are coming to a cylinder. Come on, where all you see cylinders? Yes? Pipes, correct? Pipes, that will be open cylinder. Water drums, correct? Then what? Oil tanks. And most famous, you might have seen, milk tanks. Lorries carrying milk tanks you have seen, correct? And in your house you find some gas cylinder. Of course, it will not exactly cylinder, but we can think of that. So here is a cylinder. It has got two congruent circular phases, top and bottom, okay, that are parallel to each other. So these are parallel. The line segment joining the central circular phases is perpendicular to the base. So this line joining this is perpendicular to the base. So this is perpendicular, and this we call it as radius. Maybe here also it is H. And such cylinders are known as right circular cylinders. Right, because this is perpendicular. Suppose it is tilted, means it is not right circular cylinder. It is straight, therefore it is called it as right circular cylinder. Okay. So daily life you come across many solids of this shape, like water pipes, tin cans, drums, powder boxes. If your sister is there in a house, or your mother also may be using powder boxes, Johnson & Johnson, or some other. So many are there in the market today. So most of them will be in the cylindrical shape, correct? So 1, 2 or 3 are here now. What is this called? This is in a band set we use, right? What you call drum. And this is the tank made up of, say, for paints, or usually paint box, which is cylindrical in shape. And these are the pipes, water pipes. That is also cylindrical shape. So just for your information, that is being shown, okay. And you will be knowing so many things like that. And so how to find out surface area? When you say surface area, there are two things. One is called lateral surface area, another is total surface area. So let us take a hollow cylinder of radius r and height h and cut along its line its curved surface parallel to the line segment joining the center of the two circular ends. So here this is a cylinder. Suppose you cut along this one, we get a rectangle here. So we obtain a rectangle of length 2 pi r. So the circumference of this base or top, that will be 2 pi r. How you got 2 pi r? That is circumference of this circle. That becomes the length of the rectangle. So breadth is height. So breadth of the rectangle is height and length of the rectangle is circumference of the circle. And therefore we get area of the curved surface area is equal to, you can call it as AC, will be equal to 2 pi r h, because it is length into breadth. Length is 2 pi r, breadth is h, 2 pi r h, and total surface area will be, there will be together with this is curved surface area, plus there will be circles, two circles here, top and bottom, which are identical. So that area becomes 2 pi r square. So if you take 2 pi r outside, you get r plus h. That is the total surface area of a cylinder. Okay, total surface area of a cylinder. This is curved surface area of a cylinder. I can show in the paper also, you may try it yourself. Seeing by doing. So if you can do it yourself. So here is a rectangle, correct? We call it as A4 size. Suppose you fold it like this, it becomes a cylinder. Are you seeing? It becomes a hollow cylinder, correct? So here the circumference of this circle is equal to length of this. So length is circumference 2 pi r and breadth of the rectangle is equal to height of the cylinder. So this rectangle is also equal to the curved surface area of the cylinder. Okay, you can think of filter papers also. In laboratory you have seen. One filter paper will be circle. Okay, and if you go on joining it, it becomes a cylinder. So I think you have understood this. So the curved surface area of the cylinder is equal to area of the rectangle. Just now I was telling about that. What is the area of the rectangle formula? Length into breadth. The length is 2 pi r, breadth is h. Totally it becomes 2 pi r h. Cylinder is closed at both the ends. So total surface area of the circle of the cylinder is equal to, this is area of the base. How many bases are there? There are two bases, both are circles. One is bottom and another is top. So, and this is what is called curved surface area. Curved surface area. So curved surface area is 2 pi r h. Area of the base and the top is 2 pi r square, because there are two are there. So if you take common 2 pi r, you get r plus h, 2 pi r h, 2 pi r into r plus h, so much of square units. Area is always expressed in square units. Means what? Suppose the length is measured and breadth is measured in meters, it becomes square meters. You measure in centimeters, it becomes square centimeters. Okay. So that is a famous formula for the total surface area of a cylinder. And you must consider both the bottom and top also. And it does not apply to the open pipes. Okay, this applies to closed system. And now we will see the volume, how to find the volume. So volume we have seen in case of cuboid, it L into B into H. So area of the base into height. So for a cylinder, right circular cylinder, it is made up of small circles. So many circles joined together form the cylinder. Correct? So small circles. So area of the base will becomes, because it is a circle, it becomes pi r square. Area of the base becomes pi r square into height. You might have seen how dosas are made. Of course, in house they prepare only few dosas. Or in a hostel you might have seen how chapati, dosa and everything arranged like this. Or you might have seen Tirupati or another temple where the coins are counted. After counting the coins, they will arrange in a cylindrical form. Of course, you should not consider thickness there, even though it is thickness. So every circle, many circles joined together form a cylinder. Correct? So that's why pi r square into height. So when many of the circles join together, they will have a height, and therefore it is called pi r square h. So volume is equal to pi r square h. Curved surface area is 2 pi r h. Total surface area is 2 pi r into r plus h. Volume is pi r square h. Pi r square is the area of the base, and base is in the shape of circle. You can see, no? All of you can see. Okay, note down. So just as in the case of cuboid we have done area of the base into height, here also area of the base into height. Shall we work out some problems? Okay. So all the three formulas we will write in one stretch. So here lateral surface area cylinder 2 pi r h. Total surface area 2 pi r into r plus h. 10 times you must revise. Volume pi r square h, or also it can be area of the base into height. What is r? Here r is radius. What is h? H is height. What is pi? 22 by 7, that is the approximate value of pi. Okay, that you have to apply here. Get the answer. Shall we work out simple problems on this? Okay. First problem. A closed cylindrical tank of radius 7 meters and height 3 meters is made from a sheet of metal. How much sheet of metal is required? So here they are asking about sheet of metal, means you must find out the total surface area. So solution. You are given with the tank of radius. So radius of the tank. Radius of the cylindrical tank. How many have got cylindrical tank in your house? some of them, who have solar, there will be a tank compulsory. Usually it will be cylindrical, is equal to 7 meters. And height of the tank, is equal to 3 meters. Now sheet of metals. So you have to find because top and bottom, it is closed shed. When you say closed, you must find the total surface area. So you call it as H here, this is R here. So total surface area come on, what is the formula? 2 pi r, come on, into r plus h. So total surface area is nothing but metal. Area of the metal. Metal sheet. Both are same. So 2 into pi, 22 by 7, into r, 7, into r plus h. H is 3. So 7, 7 cancels. This is 44 into 10. That is 440 meters square or square meters, because both are given meters. So therefore area of the metal sheet is equal to 440 square meters. Got it? So that is the answer for this question. Noted down? Okay, we will have one more problem. A rectangular piece of paper 22 centimeters by 6 centimeters is folded without overlapping to make a cylinder of height 6 centimeters. Find the volume of the cylinder. Just now I shown you. This is a rectangular sheet of paper. So here overlapping should not be there. Means only ends should be. You can have a cellophane tape or like this. So it takes the form of a cylinder. Correct? It takes the form of a cylinder. Right? So here they are given, breadth is given to be 6 centimeters. The breadth of the rectangle is equal to height of the cylinder. And length of the cylinder is 22. So length of the paper. The length of the paper is nothing but circumference of the, we call it as 2 pi r, is equal to 22 into 6. That is 132 centimeters. Now to find the volume, we want to find radius. So therefore you can write radius. Radius is given to be radius of the base. So r is equal to 2 pi r is 22. R is equal to 22 by 2 pi. So when you divide by pi, it becomes 22 So R is equal to 22 by 2 pi, correct? And that is equal to 22 by 2. Divide means you have to write inverse, reciprocal of pi. So you get answer as 22 ones are 22 ones are 7 by 2 or 3.5. So much of centimeters. Now you have to find the volume of the cylinder. Volume of the cylinder. You may ask, how do you know that? You have to find out this. When you know the formula for volume, what is the formula? Pi into R square into H. In the question they are given H. H is given, but R is not given. In the place of R, they are given circumference. That is 2 pi R is 22. Therefore, R is to be found first. So, volume of the cylinder is equal to pi into R square into H. So, pi is 22 by 7 into R is 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 into H. H is 6. 7 cancels. 2 ones are 2 threes are. 2 ones are 2 11s are. So, you have 21 into 11. 11 ones are 11. 11 twos are 22 plus 1, 23. 231 meter cube, centimeter cube. That is the volume. Pi into R square, R is 7 by 2 into H, H is 6. So multiply 11 sevens into 3s. So 21 into 11. 11 ones are 11, 11 twos are 22 plus 1, 23. So that is the volume of the cylinder. That is the question asked. Okay. So you can write once again, therefore volume of the cylinder is equal to 231 centimeter cube. Okay. Noted down? Okay. Now home assignment. Find the height of a cylinder whose radius is 7 centimeters and total surface area is 968 square centimeters. Second question. A road roller takes 750 complete revolutions to move once over to a level a road. Find the area of the road if the diameter of the road roller is 84 centimeters and length is 1 meter. Here again you must find the curved surface area of the roller, 2 pi RH, and then you must multiply by 750. That is the area. Okay. Now let us see what Bhagavan Baba says. It is in the depth of silence a voice of God can be heard. How many know can be silent for 1 hour yourself? Not all, some. Okay. If you know that to keep silent, you can hear the voice of God. And it is said, speech is silver, silence is golden. In Kannada we call it as Matu Belli, Mauna Bangara. So silence is more dearer to God than speech. Okay. So let us try to do the home assignment. Come prepared. Thank you.